Shout out to BA. YouTube, Glow Yard Gang, podcast listeners all over the globe, guys. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of Cap and Crown, guys. We talk about all things NBA related, man. I know we weren't here last Friday. We did apologize for that. Long weekend, birthday, Valentine's Day, all them good things. So shout out to the missus.
Hey, belated, bro.
Appreciate it. Listen. If you guys are into NBA content, man, we still here for it. You know what I'm saying? We got about 30 games left in the season, man, to talk about more content about these NBA games and players and teams and coaches and franchises and debates and all them good things. So if you guys are into all that good stuff with the NBA, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Join us here if you're new to the channel. Also, to everybody, hit them likes for us too as we continue to try to grow this channel. Please. Also, too, man, please, everybody. Also, if you got any questions, any comments, add that to the comment section of any type of the topics that we bring up today. Because there's a lot of topics we're going to be bringing up. Y'all probably want to chime in on here. So go ahead and put that in the comment section. Put a CNC in front of your question or your comment. Join us here for this conversation, man, as we get our NBA talk on. And yeah, man.
CNC. That's right.
CNC. There you go. All right, King. You ready, man? We got a lot to get into today, man.
I am, bro.
Your boy Adam Silver out here saying some things that you love. You know, your favorite small forward of all time is on the hot seat right now, man, for reasons. We're gonna get into all that, man. And your favorite Europeans, man, are being criticized today, man. So, what should I say? A few couple days, but we'll get into all that too, man. So let's get into the show, man. But before we start, man, let's go ahead and show some love to the sponsors of the channel.
This I Was Told segment is brought to you by the folks over at Fanatics. Fanatics is the world's largest collection of officially licensed fan gear from all the leagues, teams, and players you love the most, including WWE. You can earn fan cash to redeem them in your orders, jersey protection for when your favorite player is traded or changes teams. They also have an unrivaled selection of authentic fan gear and Fanatics exclusives that are only available on the site. So if you need some merch and are interested in helping the channel, scan the QR code on the screen or follow the link, which is always in the description.
Yes, sir. Well, King, the most interesting thing that happened this All-Star weekend wasn't even a game, King. It wasn't a dunk contest. It wasn't a three-point contest. It was nothing like that, man. Your boy Kevin Durant, man, has been in the news here over the last 24 hours or so. I don't know if you remember about a handful of years ago, man, he got caught with some burner accounts. Internet went crazy. People probably thinking, oh, he probably calmed down. He gonna be chilling now, man. You know, it's Kevin Durant. He said he don't care about that no more. He didn't move on. Well, look like we was wrong, King. But we about to get into it, man. Let's go ahead and get into you know what? We're gonna say that this right here. What can we put this under here, King? Your boy gonna have to pause. Your boy gonna have to pause, King. Check it out. Oh, I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, so Kevin Durant has had another burner account. And this time, King, is a whole lot more serious. Then the last burner account. Thinking to yourself, how many burner accounts does this guy have? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Check it out. Kevin Durant supposedly had his burner X account leaked. The quotes from it are insane, King. This is what his quote unquote burner account.
And I haven't seen any of this yet. I'm gonna let the people know that I haven't seen any of these yet. I thought this was fake news. Like somebody had a parody account and was when I saw it earlier today. And then, like I said, you sent this to me and said it was gonna be the topic and all. And I said, you know what? I'm not even gonna go and pay attention to this. I'm gonna wait for the show. So this is my first time watching it with some of the people. So go ahead, bro.
Check this out, man. Well, matter of fact, let's see. Let me do this first. So this is about James Harden. Quote, I miss James Harden. He has a good heart. Kind of delusional, but I get him. This is what he said about your boy James Harden, man, your favorite shooting guard.
Okay.
Check it out. This is what he said about his former team, the Phoenix Suns. Book and Vogel are dictators. Stalin and Hitler. Mussolini and Kim Jong. UN.
Kim Jong-un.
I can't even get that from Book, but okay. It is what it is, you know.
Okay.
You know, it is what it is. So check this out, man. Let's see what else we got. Oh man. Poor Jabari Parker. He said, I can't trust Jabari to make a effing shot or to get a stop. He's bleep. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna get on that here in a little bit. Check this out, man. This is what he said about his former coach, the guy who helped him get 2 rings. Steve Kerr has hated black people ever since Michael Jordan punched him in the mouth.
Yo, what?
Yeah, man. Yeah. And the only reason why I heard about all this, I watched AM Hoops today talking about this, but this is crazy. Yeah, we ain't finished, man. Check this out. This is what he had to say about Jokic. Anybody know anything about Jokic turnovers?
Oh my gosh, Kevin. Yo, we gotta get KD on the show. KD, if you're watching this on Twitter, bro, please continue, bro.
We ain't done with his teammates. Check this out. This right here I'm not surprised by. Because he had a clip that went viral of him kind of talking about this man's defense. Yeah. So this is for Şengün. The Rockets franchise player can't shoot or defend. This is crazy. And then last but not least, King, check this out. This is his former teammate, Westbrook. Kai didn't compete with me. But that triple-double cocaine bear was.
Hold up. What?
Yes, you heard that right. Kai didn't compete with me. But that triple-double cocaine bear was.
Yeah. Whoa. I didn't. Shout out that. Yo, I mean, go ahead. I mean, you have anything else, or you just?
That's it. Matter of fact, let's see. Let's see if we got anything good. Yeah, that's it. Those were the. Those were some of the quotes, man, from his quote unquote burner account.
Bro, so here's my thing. Like KD, this ain't gonna change. He need a therapist, bro. If he don't ever have one, he need a therapist that he can have, a secret conversation with, talk to a priest or something like that. I don't know, but he needs somewhere where he can get some things off his chest. That burner account thing isn't where it is. We obviously, I mean, he gonna continue doing it again after this, especially if you don't talk to anybody, anything like that. It isn't going to stop. You seen it the first time. That's just, he needs some way to get things off his chest. It seems like it's been that way since he left OKC in a way.
Yep.
I don't want to say his personality changed, but something changed as far as his the way he presented himself. So, but to go back to the quotes, I mean, he wasn't really lying a bunch though, bro. But it's just like right message, wrong messenger. Like you can't do that, especially like to the Houston Rockets. The Devin Booker. I knew the Devin Booker thing, not to that extreme, like calling him that, but remember we used to have conversations about who team was it? Why is Devin Booker not looking like he's taking the next step? You feel me? And Devin Booker sometimes they look like they winning when Devin Booker was the man, but then turned around and gave it to KD when Booker struggled for a second. Then they took off with KD being the guy, and it was like D Book looked like he was, falling back and not really being that same D Book that can, go head to head with a Luka or a Joker and something like that. Maybe not all that type of stuff. So yeesh. They gave him that extension already too, didn't they?
Yep.
Nice. That's tough, KD. The Jabari Parker was one as well. Or Jabari Smith, I'm sorry. That's yikes, bro, as well. Like, I don't that's horrible. You can't talk. You got it. We talk about the older generation passing on to the younger generation. We know guys have deficiencies and all. They all not Kevin Durant. It is what it is. Like, bro, you Kevin Durant. You're not there to be that type of player, bro. Like, that's nasty. Like, your career can come to an end sooner than later with stuff like this. Not even based off of your skill, but just based off of, not being a fit on teams anymore. Like, folks seeing you as a cancer in a way. Like, you kind of took on that Kyrie thing that, you feel me, like, was kind of beside it in a way. And I don't want that for the brother. I don't want that for anybody. But these are some ridiculous quotes, bro. Like, Steve Kerr is, now you talked about not wanting your number and all that stuff retired or whatever, not wanting a statue. Until you pass that up, it probably ain't happening. You feel me? So you're going to wait on that unless Steve Kerr don't take it personally and say no. But this is, man, I don't know. And shout out to the Russell Westbrook thing, though. That might have changed this whole, that the look of everything just changed to Russell Westbrook and all when he just said that. So to all them folks that was calling Russell Westbrook trash and they couldn't work and it was Russell Westbrook's fault and all, shout out to my guy Russ, man. Russ was my dude. They tell folks, bro, like, Russ was out there giving you buckets in crucial situations and all that stuff. Why was he a problem? But it is what it is. And yeah, like I said, right message for a lot of this stuff, just wrong message.
Yeah, I'm looking at it different, bro. KD flat out wrong for what he did. That's one. Two, you threw cats like Kyrie under the bus who had your back. That's not a good look. Now that also explains why when they were playing each other when Kyrie was on Dallas and he was on Phoenix, they weren't talking and all that stuff. A lot of that might make some sense now. Kyrie might have seen who you were, and now we're seeing who you are. The fact that you throwing two of your teammates under the bus that you play with right now is not a good look. If that's the case, then why'd you go to Houston?
That's what I'm saying. I said wrong message. He can't say that. He can't say it.
Like, bro, why did you ask for a trade and then want to go to Houston?
They were already there.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. Last time I checked, weren't they the second seed last year?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
what did we say before?
In that direction.
What did we say before they got Kevin Durant? Didn't we say don't make that move?
Yeah, don't make that move.
Mess with your team and all that stuff. You going? He obviously still want to be the man. Looks like it.
Listen, what did I tell you when they made that move? And I said, KD is 36, 37 years old now, bro. He should not still be your offensive hub. I've been saying that for the longest. He should not be that. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's funny. Now, Houston had one of the top 5 defenses last year with Şengün on the squad at the center position. So it's like, I mean.
And Jalen Green, right?
Yeah. So this is my thing, King. This is now the second. Well, no, it's not second team. I mean, third team in a row now, man, that you didn't been on, where it's like certain expectations that are set for y'all, and y'all don't meet them when you're on the team. Like I said, Houston was heading in the upper direction. They add you, and now they kind of back to the middle of the pack type. You know what I mean? It's like nobody sees y'all as a contender with the OKCs of the world, the Denvers of the world, not even the San Antonios of the world. So that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, you sitting there putting blame on everybody else, and you ain't even looked in the mirror not one time.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. It was a burner account, so it doesn't mean he's not looking in the mirror. He just releasing what he's not supposed to say. Like, I mean, they probably feel certain ways about Kevin Durant and what he do and stuff like that. You feel me? That they shouldn't say out loud, but he shouldn't do that. Like, it's obvious, but Kevin Durant shouldn't say it, bro. That's unbelievable. So I'm saying that's unbelievable. He's Russell Wilson in his career right now in a way. Like, and I say that like Russell Wilson was like damn near Hall of Fame lock type dude and all that stuff when he was with the Seahawks and all. You would never think, and then you turn around and leave the Seahawks, and now everybody talking like, whoa, what is Is he that guy? Was he ever anything? Was it just managing? And Kevin Durant leaving and all, and after the Golden State thing and then going to other teams, it's like, damn, Kevin Durant, could he ever really drive a bus? And that's not me. You feel me? That's just the way life is. That's the way, the questions you have when situations happen. Like beforehand, they questioned if you win a championship. You went to a 73-9 team, which is fine. You won the finals MVP and all that. You left that team. The guy that you went there with, who most folks feel like really is a system, like everybody gets freed up because of that system, went and won a championship without you. You feel like, and then you have yet to get past the second round, I believe. So there's no knock. He's still great. He's still, like you say, you talk about a play and you isolate and you can do all that stuff and tell you what's going on. But you feel me? Chris Paul was safe. Kevin Durant, maybe that's the thing. I've been the word I've been looking for a long time with Kevin Durant too. He's safe. And I think that's the issue with Kevin Durant. Like I told you, he's a great guy as far as efficiency, scoring, and all that stuff like that. But sometimes you need him to go out. And I told you, he's not a guy to always go out and shoot 30 shots. Like sometimes, bro, I need you to. And you feel me? He's safe. He's gonna get his buckets and all that stuff. He's efficient. He's a 7-foot guy that can shoot over people. But he's safe. And sometimes you need to not be safe.
Like
yeah, sometimes you need to be more than you need to be cautious, or you need to be dangerous, reckless a little bit, to make some plays. That's where moments happen, usually in recklessness. Like Jordan reaching in for Karl Malone could have been a foul. You feel me? But taking that steal, bam, going across after it happened, which like that's moments. And Kevin Durant usually is safe, I feel like.
Yeah, with him, that efficiency gonna make it look like he is doing his job. Like, hey, it's not me. Like you said, you taking 14 shots or whatever. It's like, bro, we need 30 out of you in this game.
Yeah.
Where you at or whatever. So I don't know, man. Like I said, it's not a good look for old Kevin Durant. Got caught with a burner again. I don't know what this is gonna do as far as his reputation around the league, but it ain't good, man. It ain't good. Now, what I was gonna say was, I could see something like this affecting his reputation with his teammates in the locker room in Houston, and this affecting them in the playoffs. Then after that, what they gonna do?
Yes, and that's why I asked you about the whole extension thing. That's crazy, but I think this impacts everything, bro. Yeah. Like I think this impacts his reputation across. He talked about Kyrie and all that stuff. You feel me? They were talking about Kyrie, and them was like the best 1-2 punch ever. Remember, a lot of Kyrie stands say his best teammate
was Kevin Durant.
I don't want to get into that and all that. You feel me? And this, like, that's why I'm like, I'm kind of happy in a way with Kevin Durant, the things he's saying, because he kind of like, validating some of the things I believed. So it's like, okay, thank you, Kevin Durant. You the actual player. You validating the things I believe, but then it's like some of them crazy stands and all that said some stuff like, oh, okay, I thought so. So.
Well, yeah, man. That's old Kevin Durant, man, and his
James
Harris
Harden.
Will. Yeah,
he was right on James Harden too, bro.
Yeah, it was right on James Harden.
That's what I'm saying. He was spitting facts. James Harden is delusional, bro. That's why when James Harden said what he said about loyalty and all, I'm like, bro, wrong messenger, bro. Right message. Wrong messenger, not you, James Harden. And James don't use a burner. He just said he just say that type of stuff. So
Daryl Morey is a liar.
Yeah. After I said Daryl Morey is the greatest GM of all time.
Mm-hmm. All right, man. Let's go ahead and see what else other stories are hitting the interwebs right now, man. So check this out. Let's get into the recap. Let's see what your favorite GM of all sports is talking about, King. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver would seriously consider removing the NBA draft and turning rookies into free agents to stop teams from tanking. What you got, King?
They talk about like big market teams and all that stuff.
Yeah.
If you make free agents That's why back in the day when it was 14 teams and all that stuff, the Boston Celtics kept winning championships.
Yep.
That's literally why the Boston Celtics kept winning championships. So if you are going to do that, the Lakers, you feel me? Any of them teams you think of where you people hate allegedly or love to hate, they're gonna run the league. That's crazy. You're gonna give them all the number 1 picks and all that stuff, or number 2, number 3, 4, 5. The Lakers get a top 5 pick every year. You feel me? Because somebody gonna want to go to Lakers on the top 5. So yeah, that's wild. Just leave stuff alone. Like we always say, bro. Like, yeah, tanking stuff, and you can try to mess with it with teams and stuff. It's always been tanking. They've been talking about this since Patrick Ewing and all that, bro. You feel me? Like, just leave it alone, bro. Like, if you catch somebody, find them and do what you do. Make it meaningful if you catch them. But other than that,
Oh, I think you froze. Listen, man, I'm gonna say this.
sorry.
Adam Silver starting to make me mad, bro.
Mm.
He's becoming very, 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 very reactionary, bro. I think I've said this before. I've had my opinions about him compared to a David Stern. I know it's gonna sound like I'm the get off my lawn guy. You know, I think he grades things a little soft. I think he looks at the league a little soft. I just like I said, everything is reactionary. Ooh, the fans don't like the All-Star game and how it's being presented. We got to change it up. When I've been saying for the longest, it's not how it's being presented. It's the product on the court. What are they doing? They're not doing anything. They're the ones who got to make the decisions to decide to play. And now you had 3 players this All-Star game decide to play, and what happened? Now everybody talking about, oh, it's the best All-Star game we've seen in 10 years or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's because why? Because the players decided they want to play now. They have to give the effort. It had nothing to do with the format. It had nothing to do, because I'm gonna get on that here in a little bit too. It had nothing to do with the format, nothing like that, bro. It's the players all sitting down and saying, you know what, I'm going to compete. I don't know what everybody else gonna do, but I'm gonna go out there and compete and give my best. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we got from the All-Star game this year. And it bled over to a lot of other players or whatever. But like I said, with Adam Silver, bro, the whole reactionary thing is killing me, man. I hate when this man does this. Like you said, if you, I don't, and listen, we talked about this a few shows back. The last 2 teams who won the number 1 pick were 2 teams that were not trying to tank. You changed the format so that, hey, it don't matter if you tank or if you don't tank. You're not guaranteed to get a top 4 pick or whatever. That's not a guarantee. Like I just said, I was wrong. I said the 9th and 10th odds for the last 2 teams. Mark Stein said it was the 10th and 11th odds.
That's what I thought, 10th and 11, yeah.
Yeah, 10th and 11th. I was wrong. I was off one. So that makes it even more. Like 10th and 11th odds. These last two teams who won the first pick had the 10th and 11th odds to get the number 1 pick.
Yep.
So obviously these teams tanking don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't really mean anything. Yeah, you trying to position yourself and try to make it better for yourself, but we've already shown that, it don't even matter where you fall at. What we're saying, hey, just play your best. If you don't make it or whatever, let it be what it be. You might be lucky enough, the 11th seed, to get the first pick.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know. It's not a guarantee you get the top 3 worst records that you're going to get a top 5 pick. It's not even a guarantee anymore.
Remember
the chips fall where they may.
Remember the year the Mavericks got caught for tanking and all, trying to tank, getting fined and all. They didn't move at all.
They didn't move at all. They stayed at 10. You know what I'm saying? Like, matter of fact, the Mavericks did tank that 1 year, right, when they got Dennis Smith. No, sorry, when they got Luka. And what happened? They end up moving back in the draft.
Yep.
They went from like 5th or whatever to was it 9th or whatever? No, they went from 3rd to 5th or something.
3rd
like that.
to
They
5th.
moved back.
Yes.
Yeah, 3rd to 5th. So they moved back in the draft. So like it's not a guarantee that you're gonna get the number 1 pick. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the last 2 teams, if I showed you anything, Adam Silver, is that your process, the original process that you came up with, where you made it even across the board in the worst 3 picks in the draft, your process is working. It's doing exactly what you wanted. You wanted parity in the league. You wanted to be fair across the boards, not just have the same bad teams get all the good players or whatever. Like you have it to where, like, now, hey, you got Cooper Flag on the Mavericks. You got Wemby on the Spurs. You know what I'm saying?
I'm starting to think it's a good tinfoil hat, bro. I'm starting to think this conspiracy stuff might be real, bro. He might be trying to change it back to big market teams and all that stuff, bro. Like we keep saying, because it just he keeps trying to do stuff. It seemed like to benefit major markets. Because think about it. Which one of the major markets are really looked at to win a championship right now? Which one of them has the tanking thing helped? None, right? Like the teams that benefited so far in the draft been the small market teams, the San Antonio, New Orleans, you feel me? Atlanta,
Oklahoma's.
you feel me? Those guys like that, Phoenix got the number 1 pick and all that stuff. Like, what is he doing? That's why I'm saying, to say this type of stuff, something has to be going on, because there is no issue. So to make an issue, you're trying to do something.
Once again, he's reacting to. I know you just saw. It was Utah and Indiana both got fined for sitting their players. Okay, like you said. Okay, they sat their player. You fined them. Keep it pushing, right? And the only reason why they made a big deal about that is because Oklahoma went out and snitched on them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So, like, okay, cool. You snitched. You found out. You fined them. Let's keep it pushing. Oh my God, this tanking pandemic. Wait, what?
Take away a draft pick. Go that hard. Like, if you want, my thing is, if you want to discipline people and even make the discipline more harsh, right? Like, if I catch you, I'm taking your draft pick, right? Then that's fine. Make that the rule. If you catch them, you took away the draft pick, but don't change the rules. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
no,
keep it the same. You caught the Jazz doing something against the rules. They should be better at their sneaky. You feel me? Or sneakiness.
And that's what I'm talking about. That's why I said the whole reactionary thing. It's like, oh, this one isolated incident happened. Up.
People going to always try to take it. People are always going to try to get advantages in games, bro. It is what it is. No matter what game you play, as far as Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto, any game you play, bro, you play a game, someone's going to always try to get an advantage. That's the way it is, because folks want to win. So you can't change your game. That's man, Adam Silver, bro. Yeah, he's going too far. Like, I used to love Adam Silver because he used to be a player's commissioner. I'm like, okay, he would change things for the players and all, but he's changing the game completely. Yeah.
I said straight reactionary, bro. Like, bro,
damn, the Lakers would get a top 5 pick every year, bro.
Yeah, you said Boston. That'd be like Boston, like you said.
Yeah,
that's what I said, bro. Just eliminate the salary cap. Then why don't you? Yeah, you gonna do all that?
Do you only get one? You only get one player if they free agents? So what I mean by that is, can the Lakers get the top 3 picks? Like, if they all free agents, and we hey, you want to be a Laker, and they all 3 yeah, that's fine. Can you sign all 3 of them then, or you only get one choice in the draft? Because they free agents, he said.
Right. All right, man. Let's see what we got up next. Check this out. The NBA All-Star Weekend. The world losing both games should put an end to this bleep. Much respect and all, but put the NBA All-Star game back to the East versus the West. I've been saying that for the longest, King. I've been saying that. You heard me say this for the longest. I always said it was not the format. It was the effort that the players played with. Yeah. But let's see what else we got here, man. So check this out. It says NBA should keep this format, but instead of trying to force World versus USA, they should have 2 East and 2 West teams of 7 players each.
You could try it just to get back to East West, right?
Yeah, that's closer to the East West we're gonna get. I'd rather have that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But check this out. Your boys, man. Your boys. Somebody said this right here. Oh, as a matter of fact, that's the guy saying this about Jokic. This is what it's what somebody said. He replied to this.
Mm-hmm.
He says, "Man, don't invite Jokic and Luka." Let me see if you can see these stats here, bro. Luka had 2 points. He only shot 3 shots. Mm-hmm. Jokic had 0 points. He only shot 1 field goal.
Yeah.
Now, remind you, they were on the world team, the team that Wemby played for, and Wemby was not happy when they lost that game.
Yeah.
This is what your boy Ant had to say about that, King. I can find it here. Where you at, Ant? Oh, actually, hold on. This the world. This the world stats. I'm gonna show you the world stats first. Check this out. So Wemby had his 19 points. He led him. Murray had 8. Pascal had 6. Towns had 6. Norm Powell had 5. Şengün had 1.
Yeah.
This had to be a humiliation ritual for some sort of Wemby because these bleeps were not who the NBA promoted for Team World.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get on all that here in a little bit. And this is what Ant had to say, King. He was talking about your boys Jokic and Luka, man. He said they're not trying to play in the All-Star game.
Yeah.
Man, listen, I remember having this conversation with you. I said this when we were talking about this whole world versus USA or whatever, and we were talking about how they'll probably play harder if they do this format. And I kept saying, bro, I hope you're right, but I don't see it. It's not the format. Once again, it's not the format that was causing people not to play hard or whatever, right? It's a want and a will to want to do it. And once again, no matter what the format is, no matter what team they play for, no matter if they play together, this is what you're going to get out of them, bro. We see this. They don't care.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple things. This is why, for one, I don't care about the All-Star game like I used to. Hey, I am proud of these guys for stepping up and playing the game and all that stuff and giving effort. Shout out to Ant. Shout out to Wemby for sure. Shout out to Kawhi Leonard. Them 3 went out there and tried to, infuse energy into the All-Star game again, like we used to see when we were kids. And like I said, some of my favorite players feel like they don't want to play. And I'm getting, like I said, I'm getting tired of it. I don't know about you. That makes me not want to watch the games. I don't care who's in the All-Star game. Hey, it goes on your resume. If I have an argument with somebody, I can say, he's an X-time All-Star or whatever. That's cool. But as far as me sitting there watching you play the All-Star, I'm not doing it, bro. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I'm not wasting my time for that, man.
I think this needs to happen, bro. Real quick.
Warning. Shots will be fired during this presentation.
Hold on. Let me sit back.
Okay. I want to, first and foremost, folks like Al, our guys, Greg, Matei, although they might want to cover years for this one. Let me keep it real. I'm becoming less of a fan of Luka Doncic. And I'm realizing I was giving him a lot of leeway of being a hometown, well, not a hometown guy, but you feel me, my team, when I was doing that. Mm-hmm. I always, you feel me, gave the benefit of the doubt. And I said a lot of stuff like, I would still like point out things like, well, they'll always say Luka's young. And I would be like, well, Luka played so many years before. How can you use that both ways to say he's young, but he's been a professional for so long? He should be mature, right? Okay. I'm gonna put it like this. Joker is not big broing Luka. He's sunning his ass. And Luka allowing that to happen. And I'm gonna tell you why. Joker already established. He already a 3-time MVP. He a champion. You feel me? He off that list as far as guys that don't. If it all said and done and all, and he had to retire, his career was over. He established and he done. He a Hall of Famer. It is what it is. And he going to be known as, they're going to argue about him in barbershops and all that stuff in the top 20 player. Is he a top 10? They already saying that nonsense. It is what it is. Luka keep running around doing what Joker do and thinking it's cute. But then you want to cry on the other side about hardware and shit. And I'm sorry. And about people saying the stuff about, nobody gives me nothing and nobody wants anything because you come out there on the floor looking entitled. And I know we're probably going to get into it as far as the other players saying it's Luka and Joker's fault. No, it's not just their fault. I understand that. It's not. Like, it hasn't been serious for a while. Shout out to Braun. That's my guy. No, shout out to Braun and all that stuff. But these guys make a mockery of the All-Star game. They make a joke of it like it doesn't matter at all. So in that case, stop making them All-Stars like you say. I wouldn't even include it. Like, I'm talking about go as far as, that stat on your line as far as your resume, as far as you a such and such time All-Star. Take it away. Mm-hmm. If it don't mean anything, like if you don't want to play, they were in LA. I know they were in Clippers. What was that? Intuit or whatever, Dome or whatever. But still, you in LA. You know what people in LA they had, what team they represent and all that. Luka Doncic still ain't show nothing. He got the biggest ovation probably out of anybody that was there and all that stuff. And he introduced the people. This was my first time since probably, I don't know, maybe 90-something, 2000 probably, not watching the All-Star game. I didn't watch anything this weekend as far as basketball. Not one thing. I saw highlights. I turned on and saw Damian Lillard 1-0, which was cool and all. But I mean, towards Achilles and all, that's just cool. That's a cool story. Cool to add to his resume. He did that when he couldn't play and all. That's awesome. The dunk contest. The guy that won the highlight. This will be the highlights of the dunk contest. It started off showing this guy missing his first dunk, trying to do this stuff. I said, "Oh well." I flipped off the highlights. I haven't seen the whole dunk contest highlights because I didn't want to see it. I was like, "Well, that's it. That's what's going to happen. I don't need to see this." I heard he won without even getting a 50 and all that, so I don't need to watch that dunk contest. The All-Star game, like I said, this supposed to be world versus the U.S. or whatever. Where was the world? It became the U.S. just an All-Star game and you messed up the format because the world wanted to be involved. I've said for multiple times, I've said numerous times that there's no, world team, them combined. If you'd had that lineup that was. But as far as another country and all that, they aren't at a level of beating the United States yet. And people say, "Oh, are you crazy?" and all this. I'm like, bro, when they play their guys, the United States has, when you look through the pool, yeah, the what is it? The world is top heavy as hell. The rest of them guys, when you start getting the sevens and all that stuff on, most of them guys from the US. And it's a team game as far as sport. It ain't just a starting lineup and all that. So that's why I say the US is the US. It is what it is, but I'm disappointed in Luka. I already know that Joker does that stuff. It is, but like I said, he established. I'm sorry. He established or whatever, Joker. But like I say, Luka, he won MVPs. This don't help his MVP case. You feel me? Like, it's not a good look, bro. Like Anthony Edwards said after the game, excellent quote. He said, "I wanted to go out there and play hard because it might be somebody that don't get to see Minnesota on TV." He literally said that in the show, that I'm not just a guy to go out there and dunk and all that they see on highlights, that my game is incredible, that they can watch me and come try to watch my games and all. You are playing, like I say, Luka plays like he is entitled, bro. It is what it is. Like, he don't have to show anything. Like, he's been the wonder child since over there, and you don't got to do anything, bro. It's the US. Most of us didn't know who you were. No, that's not a disrespect. That's not a knock. It is what it is. Like, come on, man. Don't disrespect our game like that. Yeah, Kevin Durant and LeBron and all them, but that's trash. Like, I'm tired of it, bro. I'm tired of trying to find ways to say, "Oh, this guy gonna care," and all. If you keep showing you don't care, that adds on to the narrative as far as you yelling at referees. Like, it just makes you look like you don't care. When folks are like, "Why do you keep doing this for years and all?" Because he don't care. Joker does it and don't care, and it's cute because he won. Like I said, he won. If he didn't win, it wouldn't be cute. You haven't won, and you lost the one time you were there. It's not cute, and you're going to keep losing. You're going to look back and say, "Damn, I should have had more." But it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. But I'm losing faith. He'd be, 28 this upcoming year? Or this year, 27, 28? He wanted it too. So he wanted it too. He old. He a grown-ass man now. He got kids, another kid on the way, whatever like that. Like, he a grown man. He done had millions of dollars for a long time. So I don't have nothing to say to him as far as that. Like, he got to get his shit together, bro. Real talk. I'm sorry for my language and stuff, but I'm just keeping it from the heart.
I mean, I can't argue with nothing you said, man. Like I said, man, we would sit here, we defend you to death, man. But I can't keep defending you if you're gonna make me look bad. You know what I mean? Like, I'm defending you, and the stuff that we defending you is people like you said, people criticizing you for it, and you're feeding into that. So when people start going back, "See, he don't do this and that and this," what am I supposed to say? Like, he does do that. No, he don't. Look right here. Look at these countless examples they're showing you. It's like, look, this is your chance.
Optics
to kill that. Exactly. I've always said before, it's always about optics. This is your chance to kill that. Matter of fact, you just sat on a podcast with Tracy McGrady and Vince Carter. These are two guys who showed up in the All-Star game.
Yep.
Played one of the greatest eras of All-Stars, along with the late 90s or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. And those guys asked you, "Hey, can you just at least compete? At least try." That's all we asked you to do. Yep. You know what I'm saying? We're not asking you to go out there and play like this game 7 of a playoff game or nothing, but come on, man.
Bro, the All-Star game is isolations, bro. It ain't just dunks. It's isolation, one-on-ones, clear out, show you better than somebody in a moment or whatever like that. I think I said it. Somebody was like, I don't want to hear that bull crap as far as you don't dunk so you can't play. Luka, I've seen you drop, you're the leading scorer in the NBA, bro.
Without dunking.
Go out there and call an ISO like everybody would when they really, at a moment and show that you can score on folks no matter what. Don't got to be a dunk. Show that you can score more than anybody else, the way you score in any other game. Score the same way in the NBA against these guys. Go in the ISO against a Braun. Go in the ISO against Anthony Edwards. That's the moments where you shine. That's what the All-Star game used to mean. That's when, you feel me? That's when Charles Barkley could show up and show who he was against Jordan. That's when guys could just show up, and now it's a mockery of the game, bro. It's disgusting. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. And like I said, if they don't want it, if they don't want that on their resume, Luke has not been an all-star yet, in my opinion.
Hey, like I said, when he was saying he gonna try to get back to the All-Star game, I'm thinking to myself, you weren't gonna play, just could have just sat out.
Yeah,
let somebody else take your spot.
Just because I want that accolade.
You still count as an All-Star in the game. You still count as an All-Star for that year. Just let somebody else play who would have played, bro. That's the only thing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like I said, man, shout out to man, you know what? Let me give a shout out, bro. Let me give a shout out to Wemby, man. Because even Ant said he's the one who set the tone. This is why I told y'all I like this kid, man. His attitude, he kind of moves like one of them old school type NBA players. I'm not trying to be friends with nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna move to the beat of my own drum, all that, man. Like the kid go out there. Like I said, he wants to set the tone. He looks like he wants to be the face of the league, and he's starting to show steps and stuff like that to lead to that.
You can see that, right? I can see that, right? You can look at him and say, "Oh, Wemby want this. He want the responsibility," and then it's like it's always a two-way street with Luka. When you argue, "Oh, he the face of the league. Oh, he should be the face of the league," people go, "Yo, he don't want to be the face of the league and all that stuff." Oh, but he should be the face of the league. He should be the face of the league. Okay, well, go show you want to be the face of the league. You know what the league wants. The league wants an example and all that. That's what Wemby's trying to be, an example, optics. As far as I'm gonna show people, show the kids and all the do this and all that stuff. But then when you say, "Hey, well, Luka don't want to do that," why isn't he getting this and getting that? Like, because the league is telling you got to do this. It's more than just playing the game on the court. Yeah, it's political. It's always been political. If you want to be the face and get that guy, you got to be the face. You have to be going around doing that, shaking kids' hands and all that stuff, doing what you do. You know what this is about. Come on, let's not act brand new because Luka and Joker are here. If they don't want to do that, okay, it's cute. Joker still got his MVPs doing it because he's so legendary and all that stuff. Luka, that's not the norm. Joker taking your norm. That's what I've always said forever. All them MVPs and stuff are gone. You're just the other guy that can do what Joker can do. But he won. I'm sorry. It is what it is, bro. Your game's too similar. And he's a center doing it. So they gave him the love first. And he won.
Facts. All right, bro. Let's go ahead and turn the page here, man. Let's go ahead and get to these questions and comments. Before we do that, man, let's show some love to the merch. Yes, sir. Listen, guys, ladies, we do have a link to our site here in the description box below, guys. You can click on that, and it will lead you to the site with all the merch. Members, you already know you get a permanent discount for being a member of the channel. Just our way of saying thanks to you guys for showing the love to the channel in that special way. There's multiple ways you can get to it. Like I said, the full site is in the description box below. We also have a link here on our YouTube page, and I think we got some merch right here up under us, right here up under the stuff right now. So either way, man, go ahead and hop on there and get your shop on. Man, if we had I should have probably talked about Kevin Durant throwing shade at the older NBA players too. Talk about he watched all the games first quarter and he didn't see the intensity everybody was talking about. It's like you watched the first quarter and you say you didn't see the intensity everybody was talking about.
I put my hand. Oh my God! I put my hand in God, bro. That Kevin Durant can't beat Michael Jordan 1-on-1 in his prime. And I don't care what anybody say, he's the best scorer and all that stuff. I put my hand to God. I put anything on that. You say bet the house. You say bet the house. I put anything on that Michael Jordan make sure he win that game. Because Michael Jordan not arguably the best offensive player of all time, but the best individual defender of all time, which they forget. But yeah, it is what it is,
bro. I don't know how you see what happened since like 2016 or so, 15. No, probably 16. I remember 17 to 16, somewhere around there, when the All Star game kind of started falling off. We're now in 2026. That's damn near 10 years
Mm-hmm.
of lackluster performances in the All Star game, and you're sitting there trying to defend that. I don't
I
get it.
thought he in the same breath said that the All Star game was phony because of Luka and Joker, though, didn't he? Like, what?
Yeah. So
Okay.
he throwing shade at he blamed Steph. Then he blamed Luka and
Who did?
and,
Oh, so
and then on top of that said that the old school NBA All Star game wasn't even competitive.
no, that he tripping since 2001 in them, and that ain't even like that ain't all of them, but 2001 one of the greatest All Star games of all time. That's
my favorite one of all time,
and that's
my favorite
after
one of all
Jordan
time.
and all that. Before he came back and all that stuff. So, bro, I don't know. Kevin Durant, since he said it, since he did a wrong messenger, right message earlier, I'm gonna do the same thing. It's gonna be wrong messenger, because who am I? But right message. Who the hell does Kevin Durant think he is? Bro, Stephen A. Smith, bro. Pump this dude head up, bro. That whole Kevin Durant, the best player ever and all that stuff, when he healthy and all. This dude, Stephen A. Smith, bro. He went at him too. But that's Kevin Durant, man.
Facts, man. All right, man. Let's go and get to the question and comments, man. We can call it a night.
Sponsored by True Classic.
The most interesting customer came into True Classic today. A young man came in right when the doors opened and said he had a job interview in just 30 minutes. The challenge, or so he thought, he had about $150 to work with. Now, in most places, that's a fancy shirt, maybe some nice socks. But at True Classic, when you add more, you save more. So not only did I set him up with a pair of our 4-way stretch chinos, not only did I set him up with one of our white button-down shirts, I even helped him complete the look with one of our coach's jackets. All for just $130. So he found his fit, looked great for his interview, and I'm pretty sure he got the job too. That's true value.
We got Div in the house. He said first to give a thumbs up. Let's go. Appreciate
What up,
you, Div. Here, Glow Yacht member as well. He says KD is weird, man. Div, you wildin'. He says all-star skills was so bad that it made the empty seat Sunday be better than expected.
Yeah, I didn't watch. Only reason why I watched 3-point contest, which was great, by the way. It was pretty good competition.
Bro,
I like
that.
that.
Bunking up when I saw what's the name put on the show, Devin Booker.
Oh, he froze.
Oh shoot!
Oh,
Am I gone? I'm about to say Devin Booker choke, but it is what it is.
I don't know why I thought about you when he did that. I said, I thought King probably saw that and think he choked. I knew.
I saw the highlights of the 3-point contest, and I definitely was like, "Damn, bro!" He had the whole rack and was like,
I swear
one bucket away, bro. I was like,
"Damn, I know what he gonna think. I already know what he gonna think."
It was his money rack too, bro. I was like, "Damn, that's
he missed. He didn't need one to tie it to go in overtime, bro. Yeah,
and he missed all. I was like, "That's his money rack." I'm like, D-Book. He was going off too. I'm like, all right, D-Book, your time to shine. Go ahead, D-Book. Look like that. And I was like, when he got to the end, I was like, I had something that went on in my head, bro. Said, you know what, he gonna choke this much.
Bro, it's funny because I was at my father-in-law's house to get my gift, and I was we were sitting there watching it, and he was like, so who you got or whatever. I said, you know what, I'm gonna take Con. He's like, man, he shoot like that. Like, yeah, Con can shoot. I'm telling you, he can shoot, man. Watch this kid. He's like, you know what, I'm gonna take. I think he picked Damon first. No, he picked Devin Booker. He said he like his the way he shoot or whatever. He got a nice shot. But then when he didn't know Dame was there, he said, oh, no, you know what? I'm gonna take Dame. I was like, I don't know, man. Dame ain't played in over a year yet. You know what I'm saying? So he might be a little rusty. And man, lo and behold, like I said, that last round of the 3-point contest was fire, man.
Dame killed it, yeah. And shout out to Daniel Berry, a Glow Yacht member as well. He said, happy Monday. What's up, peoples? What up, Daniel Berry?
What up, Daniel Berry?
Definitely follow his channel, y'all, for all sports highlights and watch alongs. We got Layla in the house. Says hi. What up? What up, babe? She says, what up, Glow Yacht? Al says, what? KD is terrible. Terrible. Div says, laughing my butt off at KD spitting facts about Steve Kerr, in my opinion. Shout out to Curtis Knight. He says, KD, triple double cocaine bear. Yeah, man. That's wild. Man. That's wild.
Shout out to Westbrook.
Yeah. Black says KD wilding or wilding. Div said, "There's some great quotes." Yeah, it was. I said, "Love it." Black said he's a snake. I'm like, yeah, bro, that's a bad look.
Yeah, it's not a good look, man. It's not a good look.
He said, yeah, gave us something to talk about. Facts, Div.
You gotta say that he took over the whole entire All-Star weekend with that, man.
Yeah, he said KD's sick of being muzzled up, wants to speak his truth. Yeah, he need a therapist, man. Al says KD's mom will step in to defend him if someone says he needs help. Yeah. What up, Swish? What up? Says KD be on one for real. Facts. Demetrius says KD changed his team like his underwear. KD, I don't know. Whew.
I wonder how I don't know if they could be able to trade him or whatever. That's gonna be interesting.
Ooh, bro. Maybe some team would be dumb enough. Div says, looks like I might have to apologize to Nico because Mavs look like they got a future with Cooper, unlike Lakers. Yeah, but that don't. I told you, Cooper and Luka not one. That's apples and oranges. That you could have both of them. Al says I enjoyed the All-Star game format, but didn't think I would. Just wanted one game, World versus USA, though. The game was fun. Yeah, most of us wanted World versus USA. Div says you take $100 million Luka from the man and you think he cares to promote the All-Star game, Adam Silver. LOL, Luka don't care no more, man. He has changed. He knows there is no loyalty by the owners. These owners all about money. Div, nah. Luka ain't been an All-Star since the Mavericks loved him. Pacers stinks. They should do it like the NFL does the Pro Bowl, have it at the end of the season. It's ridiculous giving these bumps 2 weeks off in the middle of the season.
You know what? It's funny he said that. I think I didn't watch the video, but supposedly D Wade kind of mentioned something about that, like moving the All-Star game or whatever.
Yeah. Black says people forget Luka was on minutes restriction every year before the All-Star break, huh? Oh, at the All-Star break, Black. Okay. Pacers Stick said Cat was born in Teaneck, New Jersey, went to Kentucky for college and played for the world. I get he's Dominican, but he's literally lived his whole life in America. That's what I thought when I talked to Queen. I was like, is he like from?
Remember when we were trying to? Remember we were sitting there trying to like
pick
choose
a team.
Who we thought, pick team and all that. And I think you mentioned that but you said Cat might be on the world team, and I was like, but I thought he was from America, or whatever. And I think he was like, I don't know how they do it. Kind of like how in like the Olympics, Cat can play for them because like his mother or something or dad or whatever from there or something like that. But
I thought this was just going to be where you from. You feel me? Like where you born for this game and all. But I think to fill out the rosters, like we said, the All-Star format made it.
So they could have got Lauri Markkanen. He been balling.
Yeah. Let's see. Zeke says, guys, I turned off All-Star weekend and I'm just super glad we got Cooper Flag. I feel you. Div says Luka Joker can't score, man. They are 5-on-5 players. This is why I told you those type can't be the face of the league without athleticism. You can't go one-on-one unless you get screened and mismatched. Div, I don't know why you keep saying it. Every time I tell you that, I always tell you that Luka always at the top as far as isolation scores.
I was just about to say, he's one of the highest scoring isolation scorers. Div, you know that, right?
Yeah, he do pick and roll.
Didn't you send me those numbers like a week ago?
I mean,
he's
Div
number one in isolation scoring. What are you talking about?
Div used to watch the games with us where he used to hunt down the players like Giannis and all that stuff, literally step in front of him and all, and then start making his move and all and go score on him. He used to literally watch us choose. He used the pick and roll to choose the person that he wants the easiest selection if they allow him to get it. Div, duh. That's manipulating the game. Everybody wants to win. You go with the easiest person you can, Div. But if he needs to isolate against somebody, he chooses to isolate somebody, Div. You know better than that. Let's see. Black says Luka has not been an All-Star yet. He said, "That's a crazy take." It wasn't a take, Black. It wasn't a take at all. It was my opinion. It wasn't a take. I obviously know he's been an All-Star. He ain't played an All-Star game yet. So my opinion is that he hasn't been an All-Star yet. When has he showed up in the All-Star game?
I was about to say, Black. When has he showed up in the All-Star game, Black?
Yeah. What player you know that's been, you feel me, what is he, a 7-time All-Star now or something like that?
Yeah.
That's been a 7-time All-Star that ain't played, ain't do
6.
nothing in one
He
game.
didn't make it last year. But yeah, 6.
So I'm saying, like, it's not a take. It's my opinion. Caprello says Michael Jordan should be in prison. I don't know about that video. No, I gotta watch because people talking about stuff. Obviously, you know that kid and all that stuff was going on. Y'all making stuff into stuff. But shout out to Michael Jordan winning the Daytona 500 though, man. Damn, Jordan.
During the All-Star game. During the All-Star weekend.
Yeah, I heard. I don't want to get on that island stuff, Caprello. So too much stuff on that. Black says, yeah, you want. I don't know with that one.
Oh, he's talking.
He's talking Div. Okay.
Yeah,
oh, okay. As far as I'm sorry, Black. As far as the isolation can't do. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like they not just
Like
5-on-5 players, bro. You tripping?
Like the dude literally leads the league in isolation scoring. Like what are we talking about?
So Div, how you think he be scoring when he played for Slovenia? When he be out there scoring damn near 50 points and all for Slovenia and all, you think it's just pick and roll and all? He get you watch that. Div says, dare people to go watch Jordan. No player in today's game even comes close. People expect it. Jordan, he is 101 watching highlights. Even he is just different, smart, athletic, uber competitive. Yeah, he is.
Yes,
he's the most complete. The most complete player ever.
He's the GOAT.
There's nobody.
The GOAT.
Yeah, there's nobody that matches him as far as, you know how if we rated people and you did like a skill, athleticism, defense, or whatever, and everything together, like he's the closest to the top of anybody as far as at everything that you can do. Like, bro, he's one of the greatest defenders of all time. Like LeBron, I consider one of the greatest defenders of all time. Now on the per level is defense, like, and they consider him number 2 or whatever. Like, we all know Jordan way better defender than LeBron. But I'm sorry, it's more of my bad. Div says with Slovenia, he is pick and roll every play. LOL, that's his game and plays against bum teams, and when he goes against good teams, he jacks threes. Oh my goodness, Div. Okay, Div. Yeah, he I think he's trolling now. He's just trolling. Yeah, he's trolling. He's trolling. John says ridiculous criteria for being an all-star. Let's see. Caprello said I want Jordan in prison. Tripping. John said if Luka PGs himself next year, y'all should feel personally responsible. What the hell is PGs himself? Is that something that should be on the show? The hell is PGs himself?
We should feel personally responsible for what?
The hell is PG in himself, man? We old heads over here, John. You seem like you must be a Lucas stan. It's okay. You should have been here years ago. This was a great show for that.
But yeah. That's probably right there, bro. Listen, man. Definitely appreciate everybody rocking with your boys, man, for another episode. We'll be back here on what's today? Monday. We'll be back here on Wednesday, man, for another episode. You guys new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit them likes for us tonight, man. That'd be much appreciated. Also, too, you got some people in the building, man. That were members of the channel. You consider becoming a member of the channel. Hit that join button right there next to the subscribe button. Join us here every Friday. We have shows dedicated for the members on every Friday morning. We didn't have one this Friday, like I said, but we will have one again this Friday coming up. So, for the members of the channel. Also, too, man, if you guys want to follow me on my other channel, Cause We Geeks, where we talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television. Might be getting a Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer. Hopefully, that'd be nice if it comes out tomorrow, so we can talk about it tomorrow. But probably not. Spider New War news came out. Probably gonna talk about that too, because we didn't get to talk about it on Saturday for reasons. But yeah, like I said, if you're into like e-content, man, movies, television, we do all that stuff over there on the channel, man. So follow us over there on Cause We Geeks.
I gotta respond to this comment, bro. I'm sorry. You see what he said?
Oh,
They said if he Paul George is himself. You're right, John. So if Luka do Paul George himself, you know who he need to be mad at himself. You know why? For being out of shape most years, for still figuring out how to get into shape. So nah, you ain't gonna put that on me, John. I've been watching Luka his whole career, bro. You on the wrong channel for this one, as far as that one, as far as over here. So you have fun with that. If Luka goes and Paul George is himself playing an All-Star game, yeah. Yeah. Nah. Paul George didn't break his leg. Was it? That wasn't doing.
No,
That was the U.S. game or something like that, wasn't it? The U.S. scrimmage or
like
exhibition or something like that. That wasn't no damn All-Star game. He broke his leg. John, you bringing up fake? Dude, bringing up fake facts and all, man. It's fake news. You trying to be always the trolls bringing up that fake news, huh?
Oh my God!
Paul George in the All-Star game.
He said if you get Paul George in the All-Star game,
then he hurt himself in the All-Star game.
The least athletic player of all time.
Paul George going up for dunks and all that stuff coming down. Hey, you talking about Luka if he Paul George himself?
Oh my God!
Y'all tripping, man. The excuses y'all give people. That's crazy. I wish LeBron get them excuses. All the players y'all hate so much, they should be able to get these same excuses. Shea should get an excuse. You feel me? Hope don't Paul George yourself. Every excuse Luka get. Just yell because he can do all the stuff on offense. Don't worry about defense. Every other player can do all that stuff too. And I'm not even like singling out Luka for that. But I'm saying the stuff that you complain about, make sure you complain about the other players or you don't complain about. You say you should be able to ride. Just let other players get away with that too.
No, you good, man. You good, John.
You good, John, man. You talking about Paul George doing the All-Star game?
No, I need that laugh though. I need that laugh. I need that, man.
Damn,
no, appreciate you though, man. Appreciate it. But yeah, young head.
John, shout out to John, man. Shout out to Tyler over there in Australia and there, man. Let us know it's strain and all. I don't got to put it on the screen and all, but let me know, John, man. Salute, man. Welcome.
Yeah, shout out to Tyler, man. Shout out over there too.
Let me
man, listen. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Shout out my show real quick. I'm sorry. Also follow me. Real talked about because we geeking all of it. Myself, Queen, Travis, BA, and sometimes Devin on We Talk Combats. We started our watch-alongs again, so we're trying to do watch-alongs damn near every day other than Sundays, which we will do recap shows. We do recap shows at 3 p.m. Eastern time. So if you're interested in WWE mainly, but we do combat sports like MMA and boxing as well. Come on over there, become a subscriber. We're growing over there as well. We appreciate everybody, and thanks for the love over here. Please share this, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. We'll see y'all on Wednesday.
Dave, you're not gonna get me today, man. You're not getting me today, dude.
Yeah,
man. Yeah.
I ain't going that far, Dave. That's what I say, man. I'm gonna call a spade, but I ain't going extreme. I know who he is.
BJ, he not getting me. That's okay.
Yeah.
Then like we don't know who he is, but now, like we you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. With all that being said, it's your boys Rail King, man, of Cap and Crown. We talk about all things NBA related, man. Listen, we'll be back here on Wednesday, same cap time, same Crown channel.
That's no cap.
Cap and Crown. I have nothing today, King. Well, we'll say this though. Adam Silver is doing a tremendous job as commissioner of the NBA.